It's no secret that Tampa is a hotspot for not only people visiting the state, but also for people moving to the state.
And let's face it, in this economy, we're all looking for a little free fun.
No doubt about that. And in this video, we're going to give you our top 10 things to do in and around the Tampa area.
For free.
If you find yourself enjoying our content, please subscribe down below. Join the family.
We'd be happy to have you.
So without any further ado, guys, let's check out some free things to do in Tampa.
Right now.
Right now.
Sunshine, blue skies, it's a state of mind that we came to find. I'm talking about palm trees, we're making memories. I don't wanna leave this sunshine state of mind.
So like Lindsay stated in the beginning, these are tough times that we're in right now. So everybody's looking for something that can be a little bit easier on their pocketbook. Lucky for you, Tampa has no shortage of free things to do. Let's dive right in and look at the first one.
So first off, we're going to talk about number 10, which is the Tampa Riverwalk.
Now the Tampa Riverwalk is like a shopping, dining, entertainment district right in the heart of downtown Tampa. And there's so much that you can do here.
Between the scenery and the entertainment.
And the people watching. There's so much going on. Such a busy place. There's tours you can take, obviously at a cost. But you can watch these riverboats go by, watch people on their tours. You can bring bikes, skateboards, scooters, whatever you like, and go on the 2.6 mile path that goes along the river in Tampa.
And it's kid-friendly with its no lack of parks and splash pads.
Yeah, I think there's 6 or 7 parks total along the Riverwalk. And stay tuned because there's one in particular that made this list all on its own.
And if you have a little money in your pocket, there's some great bars and restaurants along the way.
Yeah, talk about great eats, guys. Tampa is known for their food, and the Riverwalk is host to many of these great restaurants.
Along the Riverwalk, it is not uncommon for you to run into some street performers, like music or juggling.
Maybe even one of those TikTokers. Who knows? But by far, my favorite part about the Riverwalk is definitely people watching. Moving on to number 9, if you want to get out of that Florida heat, you can go inside and cool off at the Tampa Firefighters Museum.
Now the Firefighter Museum is located inside a fully restored firehouse built in 1911.
Talk about history. That's like building a museum inside of a museum.
Totally.
What's even more cool about this building is it actually served as a downtown Tampa firefighter station up until 1978, until the new one was built.
And inside, you're going to be able to find all sorts of firefighter memorabilia.
Guys, there's everything in here from old firefighting trucks to old firefighting gear, clothing, and it's not just specific to the Tampa area. There's firefighting stuff from all over the world within this museum.
It's so cool.
Some of it dates back centuries.
This list wouldn't be complete without a state park. So coming in at number 8 is Hillsborough River State Park.
Now, we get it, guys. We said this is a free list, and technically, the entrance fee to a state park is $6 per vehicle, but you can get in free of charge. All you gotta do is go in your friend's trunk.
Just pay the $6.
Close to free. Now, we say the list would not be complete without a state park because of all the beauty that the nature of Florida has to offer.
It's priceless. Now, before you head to the park, make sure you check the website. They often run seasonal events, like a haunted woods.
I think we should check that out this year.
Definitely.
If we do, be sure to stay tuned because we'll definitely show you. Now, a trip to Tampa would not be complete without a free tour of the oldest brewery in the United States, and that is Yuengling Brewery, located right here in Tampa. Okay, so the Tampa branch is not the oldest brewery in the United States, but Yuengling is the oldest brewery in the US. It actually started in Pennsylvania and just opened a Tampa branch in 2020.
And at the brewery, there's free parking and free 90-minute tours.
And during this tour, you're gonna see the whole brewing process, but leave your cameras behind because Yuengling protects that formula like the Krabby Patty formula, and they don't want you taking any pictures of the inside of the brewery. So when you arrive to the brewery for a tour, you're gonna be shuffled to the guest center, where you will then sign the guest book, grab a wristband, and wait for the tour to begin. Like we said, the tour is 90 minutes long, and it involves a lot of walking, so make sure that you wear some comfortable shoes.
I think it's really cool that you sign a guest book.
It is cool.
And after your tour, you're going to end up right where you started. And you get some complimentary popcorn and 2 free samples of beer. Coming in at number 6 is Florida Botanical Gardens.
So this is 150 acres of formal gardens, scenic landscapes, and natural habitats, where you'll be able to see some pretty rare plant species as well as many that are indigenous to the state of Florida.
The garden is open from 7 to 5, and you can bring your furry friend.
In all seriousness though, guys, if you're going to bring your pet, just make sure they're on a leash because they only allow leashed pets. There's tons of trails here at the Botanical Gardens, tons of beautiful scenery, water, and wildlife.
What more do you need?
Just be sure to bring your camera because you're sure to get some great shots. This next one I'm excited about, and I think you're going to be too. What do you think it is?
I think it's a spring.
Close. It's the Tampa Electric Company Manatee Viewing Center.
I knew it had something to do with manatees.
So this is actually located in Apollo Beach at the Big Bend Power Station, where they use the water to bring it into the plant to cool the equipment and then send it back out warm and clean for the manatees to enjoy.
So with manatees being warm-blooded, they like to stay warm, right? So the power plant attracts them in.
For your viewing pleasure. On a good day, the power plant will attract hundreds of manatees and also hundreds of manatee viewers. So if you plan to visit the power plant, make sure to arrive there early so that you are guaranteed to get a good spot for parking. Now this next one is right up Lindsay's alley because she is a self-proclaimed aficionado and is the J.C. Newman Cigar Company Museum. You love your cigars, don't you?
So if you're one of those cigar enthusiasts, this might be your jam.
Yeah, it's a 3-story museum and it shows you the history of cigar smoking, the history of cigar making, pretty much everything there is to know about cigars. Obviously, it's a cigar museum, right? And if you feel like spending a little coin, the museum offers guided tours and even hand rolling classes. In all honesty, guys, this place really gives off a pretty cool vibe and there's really a lot of history to be learned here.
Go check it out.
So number 3, we somehow forgot to film, but it's the Pinellas County Heritage Village. Here, you'll find 21 wooded acres that feature homes and buildings that have been restored to be true to their original time. On the property, there are even 2 museums which are host to a variety of different galleries and exhibits. Heritage Village is another place where you're more than welcome to bring your furry friend with you. Just make a note that they're not going to be allowed inside any of the museums or buildings. It's also worth noting that Heritage Village is open Wednesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m., and they're also closed Mondays, Tuesdays, and all holidays.
So I'm super excited about this, guys. This next one on the list is number 2, and it's called Waterworks.
This is the park that we told you guys about. It is located on Tampa's Riverwalk.
It's a splash pad.
An awesome splash pad, and it's absolutely free. Guys, that's all this is. It's just a splash pad, okay? But us as parents with lots of kids, we get excited about stuff like this because it's not too often that a quality splash pad like this is available for us to go to for no cost.
For free.
And it's even got one of those big, like, bucket dumper
Yeah.
things. You know, that's the thing that the kids always are looking to stand under, right?
Although we said it's just a splash pad, it's located inside Riverwalk. So you can take advantage of everything else near it, like the green space and play area.
But for real, guys, splash pads, Florida heat, they just go together like a glove in a hand. Coming in at number 1, I'm going to let Lindsay do the honors and announce this one. Lindsay, would you like a drum roll?
Yes, please. Seaside Seabird Sanctuary.
Say that 5 times fast. I bet you can't.
I can't.
Just do it. Try it.
Seaside, seashore.
So this place is great. They have over 100 birds on display, and people come from all over the world to see these birds. There's many rare and endangered species. And there's so much more going on here. They have daily presentations, kids classes, there's an observation tower, a gift shop, and not to mention, it's located on 3 acres of beachfront property. Talk about a prime spot. So just like other places that we've said on this list, be sure to check their website because the Seaside Seabird Sanctuary is always hosting special events. You never know what's happening there. Who knows? Maybe Big Bird will make an appearance someday.
That'd be cool.
But that is it for our list, guys, of free things to do in or around the Tampa area. We hope that we gave you some insight and maybe gave you some ideas of things that you've never heard of. And like we said before, if you enjoyed this content, please be sure to subscribe down below. We'd be happy to have you as part of our family. As always, guys, we thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.